Shalom. This is your brother, Yokal, La Akwatazah from Wichita, Kansas. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Takwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of the men of great millstone that rule well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Uh, the topic of this lesson is going to be about Salakia. The topic of this lesson is going to be about, uh, the days, are going by fast, man. Uh, just like real quick, just they're going by hella fast, man. And people are writing it off as, oh, it's just, when you get older, it seems like, time goes by faster because it's just you getting older, and that's just what happens when you get older. You know, time goes by faster. No, man, the Lord is literally speeding up the time. Okay, and there's articles and Esau, the so-called white man, right, and his scientists. You know, um, they done, they studied, you know, how time is going, how fast time is going now, and it's literally going faster than like a minute is doesn't even have a minute. It literally isn't a minute no more, man. You know, because time is going so fast. You know? The Lord is literally speeding up how time is going, man. All right, and people are like, people just like always saying something about it. And I'm noticing everybody's noticing how fast time is going by. You know, these past few years, just dang, man. Like 2020, you know, uh, felt like last year, you know, you know, and then look what year we're in, man. We're in 2024. Like time's going by so fast. It's because the Lord is speeding up the time. All right, for no, not just any reason. All right, what's going on, man? What was that all about? All right, this is Matthew 24 and 22. It says, and except those days should be shortened. All right, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. All right, so the Lord is shortening the time. All right, He's speeding up time. All right, why? Because this devil is, look all around you, man. Look at the world and the state that it's in right now. You know, it's only getting worse. All right, everything's polluted. All right, finding microplastics and everything. Okay, these animals are going extinct. All right, the oceans are being polluted, full of toxins and mercury. You know, pollution all over the place, man. You know, these kids. I was just meditating on these kids, man. This generation that has just been born, and they're growing up. With iPads. There's a term called iPad kids, man. Like that's crazy, man. You know, kids. You take their iPad away, or these parents give them iPads or a phone, a device. And they watch YouTube, play games, they be on TikTok and whatnot. At the age of like 3, and older, man, I'm like, damn, you know, they're in front of a screen the whole time, and that's all they know. They don't know how to play, and when they go outside, they don't know how to socialize. And you get near them and you conversate with them, they don't know how to. They just look at you weird and they start crying, or they're just so awkward because they don't gain those social skills, man. All right, and there's a thing called, I forgot what it's called, but um, it's becoming more common, man. All right, kids, they're becoming blind because they're so short-sighted. All right, because they're so used to looking at the screen. All right, the phone screen or the iPad screen so close to them that they're going blind. All right, because their eyes are fixed in that shortened distance, looking at that phone from, you know, uh, 6 inches away from them, man. 7, a foot away from them. You know, instead of looking around, going outside, looking out in the world, you know, okay, they can't see, or their eyes aren't developing correctly, man, okay, because they're inside on a phone, on an iPad, all right. So these kids are going blind, all right, and then of course these kids will go to school, public school, all right, and they're gonna be made fun of because these other kids are gonna make fun of them because they don't have an iPad, all right. If you put if you put your kid in a public school, all right, all right, you know how this public school system is, man. These kids, all right, they be picking on each other, okay. So let's say you send your kid to school, all right, and they see all these other kids with iPads and phones, and they're talking about, what they were watching, these TikToks and the trends on social media and TikTok and YouTube, and then your kid is all left out, and they come to you, crying because they don't have an iPad or they don't have a phone. Then they give you hell, 9 miles of crap because you don't want to give them an iPad and pollute their mind, you know, and then they get picked on, and then all these other kids are on iPads and whatnot. And yeah, man, it's just a big old mess, you know. So this place has to go, man. This place has to be destroyed. That's why the Lord is shortening the days. All right, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. All right, why? Because the devil, like I said, he's gonna destroy the whole earth and himself in it, man. All right, that's why the Lord shortening the days. All right, because no flesh would be saved. All right, like nobody's gonna make it. You know, the whole earth will be destroyed if the Lord lets Esau stay in power. You know, he's gonna destroy the whole earth, literally. That's the rate that the earth is going towards, man. Total destruction. All right. It says, but for the elect's sake, for whose sake? The elect. All right. The Lord's men. All right, and it's the believing women and children. All right. For the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So the Lord's shortening the days, so there will at least be people to make it to the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, and those people will be the elect, starting off with the 144,000 elect men are prophesying and doing the work of Yahweh Shem Shai in truth and sincerity, man. Okay, and then the believers, men, women, and children believers that follow them, the 1/3. Okay, the 1/3 innumerable multitude. All right, written in the Bible. All right, they're going to make it in the first go around, and they're going to be the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven. And the 2/3 Israelites that die on this side, they're going to be reborn through the seed line, through the loins, all right, through the act of sex in the kingdom of heaven, through reincarnation. Everything's going to be all right, man. All right. That's why the Lord's shortening the days. All right. And then you heathens, you're going to be, uh, the heathens that survived through World War III, nuclear destruction. All right, they're going to be the first fruits of slavery in the kingdom of heaven. All right. So yeah, man. Look at one more verse. This is Second Ezra 2:13. If it wants to load up here, it's up here, man. Second Ezra 2:13. It says, "Go and ye shall receive. Pray for few days. All right, unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom, the kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. This is one of my favorite scriptures, man. All right. It says, pray for few days. All right. Pray for a few days, man. Why? Because this kingdom, this world, America, all right, ruled by America and the so-called white man, all right, you know, This isn't the kingdom of heaven. All right. Sorry to burst your bubble and break the news to you if you didn't know that already. Can't you tell this ain't the kingdom? Can't you tell this is hell, bondage, captivity? You're taxed to death, literally to death. You're taxed. It pays money. It costs money to die. It costs money to be born. It costs money for water, for air, electricity, gas. All right. It costs money on top of money to just have money. To make money. You know, it costs money to lose money. It costs money to get a job. It costs money to get a paycheck. You know, you have to show proof of that you're you know that you're making money that you're spending on how you're spending with your money. It's just bullshit, man. You know, this is hell. This is bondage. That's why you know Ezra said, "Pray for a few days unto you, man. Pray for a few days. Why? Because the kingdom of heaven is at hand. All right, we're seeking the kingdom of heaven. All right, we're the Israelites and Yahweh Shai on top, ruling the whole world, all of creation in righteousness and the law, statutes, commandments of the Lord, not the laws of the white man of Esau. All right, which is wicked. That's why the world is wicked. That's why the world is polluted. That's why animals go extinct. That's why people are suffering, man. All right, that's why the earth isn't yielding its full strength because the earth isn't ruled through the law, statutes, commandments of the Lord. That's why we ought to pray for a few days. That's why the Lord is shortening the days. Second Ezra 2:13 again. It's lucky if I keep repeating myself, but that's what we are, man. We're broken records, man. All right, because the Lord commands us, all right, to preach, man. All right, the apostles of old, man. That's what they did, man. All right, you know, they went over the same scriptures, All right, okay. So when it comes time for the Lord to return and to judge the whole world, no one's gonna have an excuse because you've been hearing this truth over and over and over again. That's why the house, it's like that's why judgment shall start at the house of Israel first. All right, because Israel, we hear the message more than these other people, man. All right, especially the righteous. All right, for those that claim to be in the truth. All right, so as much as given, same as much as required. Roughly paraphrasing, okay. But I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this one more time and end it off, man. I gotta go. Second Ezra 2:13. It says, "Go, and ye shall receive, and pray for a few days unto you." All right, be that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch, all right. And the time going by super fast. All right, it's spiritual, man. All right, it's a sign that the Lord. All right, it's a sign from the Lord that the kingdom is soon. It's coming nigh, man. Shit, yesterday felt like it was just a continuance, man. Like, dang, yesterday felt like an hour ago, literally. You know, uh, dang, time is going by so fast, man. It was just crazy. But it's also beautiful because we know the kingdom is right next door, man. We're looking at it. All right. See you in the next lesson. Until next time, I'm gonna say shalom.